Hey tubers, happy Friday. Got a bunch of stuff in for you. Big old mail day. Big one today, big one yesterday. Yesterday was just a shit ton of boxes, so busted some basketball. Still have one box to go, and I'll try to do that one. Kind of just a nostalgia break or whatever, so I'll try to get that one taped. I did not have the patience to do the rest of them, because I gotta wait till kids go to sleep, because otherwise they're half the time hanging out in here, acting a fool and whatnot, and then you just got parental responsibilities and all that crap before you put them to bed. So here's some, I'll show off from the breaks, 90 hoops and 90 Fleer. This one takes me back. I had some hoops back in the day, not a ton, but it's what got me started in basketball and what I remember. So I forgot about these checklists though. I only had 2 at the time, and these are phenomenal. They have one for each player or each set. I'm gonna keep screwing that up. Each team, and they're all by the same artist, but the designs are a little bit differently. But they just look fantastic, and I did find a gradable Robinson, which was cool. Here's another one. Here's Barkley. I put in a mag just for the hell of it, because I thought it looked cool. But stuff that I could get graded, no expectation of win. But there's my man Barkley. There's Phil. I got 2 Jerry Sloans that just came out looking perfect. So they were like so perfect looking, I was like, crap, I guess I gotta put them in a card saver. Pat Riley. The Series 1 boxes come with the All Stars, which is the blue box that I'm about to open. So I just pulled a Rodman and thought it looked phenomenal, especially compared to the other ones I was getting. So slapped that one in there, but it wasn't something I was looking forward to. I also did 2 boxes of 90 Fleer, and these are great looking, a great looking set. Super tough as far as centering and all that stuff. Hoops wasn't no good either, but it was a lot of fun anyway. So there's a Pippen. I actually got a Jordan that's it's sharp. So we'll see. I only got 1 Jordan on the first box, and dupes on it. I got like 7 Sean Kemp rookies in the first box, and only 1 Jordan. But the next box was 4 Jordans, so it worked out. Isaiah, there was a good one. There was a good one of Akeem. There was a good one of Sean Kemp, and a good one of Mullen. So that was pretty cool. Some of the other ones I tossed in mags. I put another one of the Jordans in a mag. It looks nice, but won't grade well. That top border is super small. I'm really getting into putting things in mags. You know, there's a whole bunch of cards where I would just normally, I'd submit them because I liked them. And I thought it was, you know, it was cool items to have in the PC. But now with prices and stuff going up on that, I got to stick to more key cards and sets that I actually have going, as opposed to just random floater cards in a slab. So with that, in order to, you know, highlight the cards still in the collection type of thing, I've been doing the magnetics, and it's been working out great. And you take one of these new cards, especially if, because, you know, they have a beautiful shine to them and everything like that, even if they're, you know, not centered or something perfect. And you put one in a brand new magnetic, and it looks like $1 million. So I'm really digging that. I posted this break, but 2 1990s top, man, I am jacking them up. Hoop Superstars. And one of the Jordans looked pretty good. I wouldn't sub it, but it looked pretty good. Had some little print sticky of ink from the previous one. Another one that just looks like $1 million automatically when you put it in a magnetic. I had never had one of these, even though I had some hoops. I think I got 3 of these. This is the only one that I didn't have like some. There's a red print spot on both of them in the exact same spot and everything like that. So this is the actual one that came out with a clean picture. And then this was the Jordan checklist, which I thought was pretty cool. All right, moving on to the mail. I did the side PC. I still haven't gotten organized with which ones I'm going after or whatever, but I was perusing, and dude had like 86 gold medallions for $10 baseball. I think they were all 99 Ultra. So I was like, I'll give it a go. 86 of them for $10. So put a couple of them in mags. And I just want, again, the ones that just isolate the person and you can see the card from a distance and know exactly who you're looking at. Mariano definitely does that with the pinstripes. You see a Sox uniform and a big old dude like that, and you know it's Frank Thomas. So that's pretty cool. And of course, you know that one's Chipper right away. So good looking cards there. Couple others that are an honorable mention. Ricky, I'll have to see if I find a better one of that. His face stands alone, so you know exactly who you're looking at right there. And I'd like to find a better Maddox, because I like the Braves look of the uniform so much. But if that ain't the most Greg Maddox pose ever, so it could be a candidate. I also don't want to get too many of them that are horizontal like that. But one other honorable mention, I'm not going to use it, but if you ain't on gold medallions for the guys that you like, you're just missing out. I mean, look at this thing. If you were a Dodgers fan, the ivy that's gold in the back, just the whole logo of the uniform, just pops. Great looking stuff. So neat there. Picked up a Rice. This will get slabbed. Hopefully I can eke out a 8.5 or 9. It's out of 180. Die cut from 01 Elite. And here comes some of my shopping spree pickups. Got a Glaber for the All Star Trophy collection. Hall of Fame rookie. A nicely centered Ollie Matson from 52. Great looking classic card. No face mask on a helmet. When I'm looking for rookies, I don't really go as much in order. I just go off of the deals I can find. So, and depending on, I have certain grades I look for, but sometimes deals with different grades are so good you can't pass them up. So this 6, and this card goes a lot usually, more than you want, especially for a fat guy you don't know, for an old AFC guy or AFL guy. But the Billy Shaw in a 6 was too good of a price to ever look for any other grade. Kind of the key card to the All-Star Trophy set here. Finally got one of these. They'd been going up in price for a little while. So when my eyes used to be on 6s and 6.5s for a display item and stuff like that, that didn't seem too smart. So it wasn't cheap anyway, but I got a nice looking 5 here of the Pete Rose. So great looking card. And I've got a couple more pickups for the All-Star Trophy on the way. Got the PSA Grades Pop from November. And I got at least one All-Star Trophy in that got gem, which is cool, of the modern stuff. So a couple of moderns still left to go. Only 2 of the vintage left to pick up that are on my list, and that's a 66 Perez and a 62 Torrey. So that one's coming along well. Hall of Fame set, another one with a price you couldn't really pass up. And 6s are pretty much what I'm looking for 52s, which is nice. I'm always looking for opportunities if I can get an upgrade for some extra registry points. But our Donovan in a 6, 52 small, great looking borders on that. And I'm getting a lot better. When I first started doing this, especially in the vintage, I went for grades only, didn't look at the cards. So I'm being slightly more picky nowadays. Got this 55 All-American Mel Hine. A little off left to right, but it looked good. The color is fantastic. And the price was right on this as well. So great. Happy to have that one. One more 55 All-American for the Hall of Fame set left, and that's the Don Hudson. So we'll see when that one comes around, because that one's not small. And then last but not least, this is a placeholder, even though it's an expensive damn placeholder. Don't tell Scotty Tradition I only got this card in an 8, but I have lost this card in a PSA 10 at auction way too many times. I lost it for $5 when they were going for 400. Lost it for like $5 when they were going for 500. Lost for $5 when it was like 650. I lost the last one for $5 when it was like $860 or something like that. I really want this 10, and I get sniped out every time the thing comes up. So there was an auction for an 8, and I was like, all right, well, I'll put a trolling bid on there and see if I can get that placeholder until I can lock down a 10. And so there it is, and they're all going up in value, so I'll probably be able to make a couple bucks when I finally sell that one off too. So that is what I got for you, I think. Yeah. I thought I was going to get another Project 2020 card or 2 in. I got 3 that gave me a shipping confirmation this week, which is good because, again, still nervous that those folks aren't going to send them to me. I did also have one dude that just backed out of an order. That's not fun when it's an expensive card. And he's like, oh, he literally sent me a message, said, I found one cheaper. I'd like to cancel this. That's not how this works. But I was mailing them today, and he sent it to me last night. And I was like, what are you going to do? You have to refund that because that's exactly the guy who's going to say some shit when it shows up. I don't want it, take it back, and then you still refund them, and then you're paying shippings and stuff and worrying about stuff going through the mail, or worse, saying it's damaged or something like that, then you're out a whole bunch. And it was one of the more expensive ones for sure that I sold, but at the same time, it was one of the ones I liked the most, so not overly salty about that, but nervous about the sellers honoring the sales, and now you gotta be nervous about the buyers. Crazy stuff. All these new folks bring some bad apples with them into the hobby, but good times anyway. Keep collecting. Happy Friday. Later.